Okay. Now, last time we played the Noble, I messed around a little bit with a couple of the classes and realized that the self-healing of the Blood Knight, little though it is, I actually never really messed around with that side. It was mostly messing around with the weapons, if I'm being actually honest here. The health recovery seemed useful. Similarly, since it does not start off with a helm, and none of the helms that I recall getting with the Noble were on the level of 5 Vitality, I think it's the most useful one to start, especially given that I'm going to be trying to avoid healing as much as possible. The Spellbinder's Aura just seems not useful for people who don't cast spells. The Shield of Warding, we've not run into too many negative status effects. And the Rusty Charm, these all seem like consumables. I don't want to take consumables. And the Rusty Charm seems like it's the locket from Dark Souls.
Playing dead, were you? Shame it's always the cowards that survive. Considering the fate of your men, I thought I'd do them a service. Go back to Varos. You've an obligation to their families now.
Back so soon. Better get used to it. This contract will resurrect you in service to me. Rest assured, your mind and actions will be your own. Though why you mortals insist in glorifying a self-aggrandizing hoax is beyond me. In return, you must do something for me. Give it time. For now, just sign here. In blood, of course.
But the Blood Knight actually has a additional advantage above and beyond that, and that is that it requires a little bit less precision. I admittedly have... While I can demonstrate the patience necessary for bosses on occasion, it's much less common for me to actually demonstrate that while dodging correctly. For whatever reason, I get overeager and don't dodge very well. But one of the things that I am going to be using, that took me a couple seconds because, oh. I didn't realize you could jump on this guy's back. That's neat. I don't believe I've seen another one of those in the foreground, but that's actually a pretty neat little thing. But I figure if I can get some healing without using the plumes, I can set them to plus damage.
Death. Eluding death gives you a god complex, I see. If you intend to squander your life, go right on ahead. I'm sure your men are eager to see you, but should you think twice, take one of these. They're restorative plumes. Use it to ensure your return to Vados. Consider it the last kindness I offer you. Compared to what lies ahead, I assure you it is.
And of course well, actually, I can just... I know there's a little rest spot up there. Wait. Huh. Looks like one of the little hiding enemies, but... What's that? And one of the nice things about actually just keeping it on having a single heal is, provided it's not, you know, fucking up immediately out of the gate, I can easily heal up. Now that one's a little bit annoying because really we would need to like one-shot the enemies for that to work well. And we're not quite at that range. We don't have... well, we'll need to get additional health. Additional strength. I don't know why I'm always so eager to jump off that one early. I think it's just, it feels like it should. And that one was just me hitting X an additional time. And actually, I know why it is. I get impatient. This is actually going to be somewhat important, I think. I have to assume that they are reacquirable. It doesn't make sense for it to be a one-time thing, or an actually one-time thing that you only have access to the one time. So... I think that's good. Just a little bit of extra damage. I'm curious as to how close we are to being able to one-shot these guys. Apparently not as close as I thought. The axe attacks just seem to fit my playstyle a little bit better. You build up for a major swing, and it uses all of your energy. It Honestly, it feels a little bit more like what I want. And the what was I going to say? The oh yeah, I was gonna show off the ability. Damage dealt is increased as more energy is consumed, and then just the bow works really well as a complement to that. Actually, I think. Yeah, gonna kill those real quick and then grab a another point. Damn it. Another point of strength. Let's make it 2 points of strength. I think that might be enough to one-shot the basic enemies. Not quite. I think I do need that extra little bit from the feather. And I think that's going to be worthwhile because we'll be able to that's weird. Mostly referring to the fact that that guy didn't stand up. Anyway, we will be able to swap things out if it becomes necessary. Yeah, the hitbox for the axe seems a little bit strange. Also, I'd never seen those enemies be quite so just want to step back from everything. And the reinforced helm is what I would be using if I didn't have the option for that. Damn it. Well, I don't believe it's anything important. Upside. You can grab that. And one of the ways you can definitely tell that this build is a lot stronger than the other one is the fact that that takes no time in comparison. Whereas with the noble build we were doing like 30 damage a pop to it. It's considerable difference when you don't need to work quite so hard on just staying alive. It's a lot easier. And of course,
This one won't do either.
What happened to them?
An explanation for another time. Seems we have a straggler.
sorry about that. I didn't realize it would get picked up quite so loud.
Thanks, Hermione. Trust you won't disappoint.
You're a survivor, are you not? It is not too late. Return from whence you came. You're not the only orphan of war, but perhaps you'll be the last. Know that I do this to put an end to tragedies like yours, and if your sacrifice is necessary to my mission, then so be it. Your meddling will have dire consequences.
But upside of that is now we actually do have access to the stated healing, which we did not have prior to this point. And since we managed to do that without needing to heal, largely on the basis of our damage was, you know, stupidly higher. Now this one's kind of nice because it's super fast. Now I was checking shards because
Welcome, friend! Come, take a look at Fink's wares! You're sure to be... pleased.
I'm curious about the Corpse Shield. I'm also curious about the Occult Helm. The Occult Helm might be really, really powerful if, obviously we don't have the coins for it. Huh. That's strange. We don't have the coins for it, we don't have... Oh, I don't remember where we pick up the other shield. Okay, we're a little bit shy on having the money for that. Money. The shards for that. I thought there was a down passage in this first area. There we go. So that's the Ione boss. And this is the... oh, I probably, if I am being smart here, should save. I don't know if there are, you know, like passive when you run, you know, ride past them or anything, but like by my estimation there probably should be, but should be isn't. Oops. I'm curious as to whether that actually does anything. Might just drop the plume. Didn't drop the plume. Weird. The reason I bring that up is, of course, because I fat-fingered the wrong button. That was very close. Now, to the best of my knowledge, there is not a chest associated with the Owl King. Let's heal up anyway, it doesn't... Oh yeah, this. Still haven't figured that one out. And Flame Blitz is a little dash forward ability. It's reasonably solid. I guess I can't show off the description. I don't really care for it that much. One thing that's different from last time around is I will be talking to all of the NPCs. I didn't think to do it last time.
Finally. I thought it might take another sunrise for you to arrive. Up here, in your world, the crows are my eyes. Past the city of Aldrin lies Kaer Shorai. Within its walls rests Cyrodiil's source of immortality.
I do kind of like how it,
Bells of Ascension. Then find the soul vessel that will let you commune with the dead.
I had forgotten about that joke.
No. Just smash the source with a rock. Or your head, either will do.
And I do really like that joke. You've
strayed far from your herd, little sheep.
It works very well because of how many fucking... how many things are similar between this and Dark Souls.
Solace you might have found here has long since fled. Just as the heaven, if you believe in that sort of thing. I am Bast, emissary of Vildredor. Not that it makes any difference here.
I am glad that the grabbing is mostly fairly generous.
Fire, purge thy soul from these tormented lands. You are not of the Covenant. Then you know how futile our expedition is. Return to Vardos. There are already too many dead for me to bury. The dead are restless, yet you still linger. Arrogance will be your downfall. If you've no intention of returning, then take this with you. May it serve you better than its previous owner. Leave then.
before I change my mind and brand you into the Covenant's servitude.
Well, the cooldown reduction's kind of neat, but I think the major reason why we would be interested in this is the additional heal. Yeah, it's not quite as fast, but it's
Oh, you stirred the birds something fierce.
I think it's still about as fast as the basic
We
one.
need around here. Those gathered have grown complacent, but what's there to do when staring down death? Best we stick together in these trying times. Name's Jacko of Basilis. Peruse my poultry wares, if I may be of use to you. Oh, back for more! Nothing new, I'm afraid. Despite these lands swelling with forgotten treasures. To the west lies the Obsidian Vale, hunting ground for the nomadic Amarog. To the east lies the Bulwark, gatekeeper to the city of Aldwyn.
There is an odd amount of, like, compression artifacting on Jacko's voice.
If you're feeling exceptionally lucky.
I don't know for certain that it is compression. It might just be that it like wasn't recorded in a professional studio and some of the rest were. It could be a matter of like it could be like everybody was recording from home, obviously not pandemics and situation, but it could have been, you know, we're getting all of your voice actors to record from home, and Jacko's voice actor just didn't have the same level of studio as everybody else. But it does not sound quite as good. It is meaningfully, definitively worse, and I want this. And the reason for it is entirely, I hit an enemy with a bow, and that's like 100 damage instead of 16. And I don't need to faff about with it beyond we fucking did a whole bunch of damage. I don't believe it stacks. I don't know if it stacks. We do need... I thought we needed additional finesse. I might be mistaken on that. It was one of the things I checked out before. Oh yeah, I was gonna check how that is. Yeah, 5 finesse. Oh, that is not worth it in the slightest. I wonder if anybody cares about the body, since it's probably... Oh, nice. We have just enough finesse. Let's show it to Jacko and Sigurd and see if they have anything to say. I guess Jacko doesn't care. As actually.
What ghastly effigy is this? Cut it loose!
Okay.
Mercy, the blue-crested phoenix. Is this... Stay your distance! Cowering behind the mangled body of my... And yet, I find myself bereft of options, but to implore your aid. All life begins and ends in the furnace of the phoenix. We reach into the purifying fires that cremate our dead, and are reborn from the ashes of those who came before us. This is our creed, and the cycle of mortality. But between death and cremation, our souls are lost to wander a world devoid of fire. There is a forbidden ritual that takes advantage of this. The Assumption of the Phoenix. Pluck a down feather from the nape of that beast, and we will breathe life back into my brother.
Ah. So that's what the whole deal with the phoenix is.
Pluck a down feather, and we will bring.
Go. Oh, I forgot to talk to Bast.
New blood is congregated with your arrival, little sheep. Indeed, I have a proposition for you. Guide more of these lost souls to our little sanctuary, and I'll prepare a worthy reward upon your return.
That doesn't make any
I
sense.
have a proposition.
Like, I could see a, I could see a merchant being interested in that. Bast does not seem like a merchant. About as far from it as you can get, really. I do hate the enemies that have the, Oh yeah, and I did figure out how to get this. It's actually basically exactly what I said last time. Which is to say, we need to, come down here. Actually, I'll grab the spell blade. But just do a transition to reset the area, then come back up. Keep thinking those birds are enemies. Also, I still have no idea what's up with the mouse there. I assume it's a mouse. And then you can do this, and that's not a big deal. The reward is also not a big deal. I just don't care for its animations quite as much as the axe. Oh. Okay, so that was the enemy that we saw before. I'm not sure what the deal is with it. Maybe it's a matter of if it hits you, you don't get to fight it. It's a strange one, that's for sure. Oh, but as a result of that, we're actually getting relatively close to the 300 souls we need for the additional plume. Now I'm gonna head to the left real quick. Just take out a couple of the enemies and... Oh, actually, I can find out what's in this chest. Yep. That actually does explain some things. I was noticing that I'm curious if that provides a buff to that, like it, as if it had taken 15 more cast. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Let's just heal up real quick. Yeah, we're actually in a pretty good spot. Well, we were in a pretty good spot as far as damage goes. Fortunately, I think that takes from our... Oh. I guess this is based off of progress. Well, either progress or death. It's interesting that it appears to be random. I actually didn't see any death cutscenes when I was screwing around. Of course, I also didn't die because I didn't go very far. Oh, that's interesting. It's actually based off of our current damage. Yeah, those attacks really seem to be not intended for you to avoid them or have that last very long.
It's time for me to go.
Something I did not notice before is her sprite seems to have a glowing green left eye. Actually, for that matter, so does ours. I guess that's just her eye color.
What do I always tell you? That's right. Of course it is, Soren. Don't worry, my boy. I'll be back before you know it. Don't burn down the house while I'm gone.
Needs more salt. What is a question of belief? Who is death?
Oh, there's actually a thing on the table. I hadn't noticed that.
Manifestation of your great history, Craig. People tend to relive these moments in their waning throes.
Oh, shit, that was done with me.
And yet, here we are.
Normally, I think I'd have been able to see that on the preview. I just didn't notice it for this one. I guess I thought I'd already swapped it over.
Cremation. One of your silly mortal customs. One rarely has any say in the matter. Not in the mortal realm, no. But as long as you're here.
Death is nothing if not a good host. Now, one thing I did change from last time, and you might have noticed it by the prompts that have shown up, is I did swap it to D-pad. I didn't realize it was an option. Damn it. Oh, yeah, we... We don't have a shield equipped. Yeah, that's still an improvement, so... Oh, and I guess it, the enemy came down here. That's actually kind of neat. And this time it's not any better. Interesting. And this is the Phoenix area. We don't really have much reason to, well, we have a reason to fight the Phoenix. Knowing we... Oh, those don't have any drops. Well, they can drop sunstones, but... That's not what I mean. Those don't have any... Oh. Huh. Those don't give you any souls, is what I was trying to say. I don't know whether more, haste or more endurance would be the better call right now. I think I'm just gonna hold off on spending souls. I don't know why I always forget about that enemy. Oh yeah, and we can come up through here. Unlock that shortcut. It's not like the best shortcut or anything, but it's far from the worst. And I think we can make it I know that said only opens from the right side, but I want to see if I can kind of see anything from standing on that. Assuming, it, of course, that you can stand on it. That's a good reason to come over here and hit the healing spot. I don't deserve to be alive after that one. Oh, that's what that's about. That's what this... Gino was trying to demonstrate. An oaky aftertaste. Weird that little thing pops up again. Oh, actually, I am curious about something. Now, when we went down here before, as the noble, we, couldn't do much damage to these. As opposed to this enemy where we just don't seem to be able to do any damage. Well, 60 souls are probably worth it. That really feels like it should be an entrance of some kind. Maybe it's only an entrance if you manage to kill that Golden Knight Artorias motherfucker. Oh yeah, we want to go up and left. Let's go with one of each and then put another point in strength. One of the nice things about any level is that it does provide a little bit of extra health. Well, I have not given this a serious attempt this go around.
Ready to die? I can see the rage in your eyes.
With how much stronger we are than how we were as noble, we are doing a lot more damage. We are just considerably more capable. And that, that's annoying. I suppose I need to, start that from a bit of a ways away.
You are unworthy to stand beside true immortals!
Oh, that's annoying.
Burn your soul to ash!
So what I was saying was annoying there is, apparently our big attack, which was probably going to do like 200 damage, is interruptible. Holy fuck, does that suck ass. Oh, that's actually super useful, because we have somehow not gotten a pair of greaves for actual vitality purposes.
Look who's come crawling back to us. I'll burn your soul to ash!
Oh, that's neat. I was trying to get away from that, but wasn't thinking about it. And you actually cannot roll out. It doesn't even start the roll. So if you are just kind of in the center there, you are dead. Good to know. It is a anti-aggression thing. Well, I don't get that much of a shit. And this way we do retain our...
Look who's come crawling back to us. I'll burn your soul to ash!
Oh, that's actually kind of fucked. Yeah, even if you're just taking the outside damage rather than the additional contact damage, you don't have any options. And of course it's designed to take long enough that if you are close, you basically just get told to get fucked. That's probably the better. I'm just gonna go back and fucking heal. That way we will be at the same... Well, no, we will not be at quite the same damage because we will not have the finesse damage. But we will have 40 additional health.
Look who's come crawling back to us. Ready to die?
You have died every conceivable way. I actually think it's a talent. Did you invest in it? No, really. I mean, it's almost as though you ran into it on purpose. And that other time...
Speaking of which, I did actually forget to spend this talent. That might be a little bit useful. Excuse me. I don't know if it was audible on microphone. I didn't look at the little item. Okay, I don't think I actually care about any of those.
Look who's come crawling back to us. I'll burn your soul to ash!
Oh, that sucked ass. Huh. Oh, there's more items. Including another corpse. How the fuck did you get another corpse shield? How many people have you killed, Fink? Well, I do want this. Probably a bad idea to actually use it, but... Oh, I just thought of the real reason why it's a bad idea. I've been operating under this assumption of you can go into your inventory and swap things out if it's necessary, but that's not actually true. Because that takes a little bit. But we did get the Phoenix down. You have new stuff?
Oh, back for more! Nothing new, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't bug me last night, but I guess I just wasn't listening for it.
I prepared the ritual in your absence. All it needs is... Yes, come back to me! Oh, how I've missed you so.
Man, based off of Soren's things, I am thinking this is going to be a bad idea.
Stay your sword! Waste your blood. What madness consumes you?
Okay, well that's kind of fucked, but I guess it is what it is. I suppose that would have been a much larger loss if we you know, used great swords or long swords. Really weird though.
Back for more! No.
I actually meant to buy. For some reason, his is the only one that we've seen that actually defaults to. Huh. Well, 4 points of strength would be quite a bit. I mean, we're actually doing pretty good as far as healing effectiveness goes, just because of our plus vitality stuff. We have a lot of health as a result. It's actually kind of interesting that endurance and haste are as good as they are, basically. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna drop everything into strength. Something else that's actually been kind of interesting is just the sheer fact of I have less healing available to me, and yet we are doing so much more damage that it has not been an issue. What aura do we have anyway? Yeah, I think the Aura of Blood is actually going to be the more useful one to us. It has a little bit of synergy with our class ability.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now, I don't know that Bulwark...
Your devotion is found wanting. Our strength is infinite. You are only one.
I need to remember that backswing.
Your kind is a pestilence, doomed to obscurity.
That was actually going reasonably well for quite a bit of it. Then I started making some fuck-ups. Also, I wasn't using my bow, and I think that that played a big part into my lack of success. It's just I forget about it. I'm just gonna grab the point of strength, get us up to an even 20. Real glad that one doesn't have the flaming arrows, or the explosive arrows.
There is a thin line between determination and insolence. Is infinite. You are only one. This is where your spirit dies. Yes, yes, fight! Our strength is infinite. Oh, there one here. Feel the fury of the heavens. This is where your spirit dies. Yes, yes, fight! Feel
Damn
the
it.
fury of the heavens. Your arrogance ends here. This is where your spirit dies. Yes, yes, fight! Our strength is infinite. You are only one. Feel the fury of the heavens. Your kind is a pestilence, doomed in purity.
Damn. So I don't know why I didn't roll there. I may have ran out of stamina and just not noticed it. That should have been a victory. I don't think that's the game cheating. Damn it. I don't think that's the game cheating me. I think that I just misplayed. And this is one of those sharp contrasts from how strong we were yesterday versus how strong we have demonstrably been today. We just, with a focused build based off of what our character's innate strengths are, we're having a lot fewer issues. We're still dying.
I grow tired of your foolish resolve. Our strength is infinite. You are only one.
Oh, neat.
This is where your spirit dies. of the heavens! Feel the fury of the heavens! This is where your spirit dies. Yes, yes, fight! Your kind is a pestilence.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a... That one was entirely just not,
Failure is a measure of your persistence. For the results of failure are never final, lest you surrender. I don't endeavor to, but you must be very wise.
So yeah, that one got off to a poor start. And this one would get off to the same poor start. I do like that we can just open up our menu to check how close we are to a new level. There's a lot of minor things in this that are just very nice to have.
Return? Why won't you give up? Such foolish resolve can only be remedied by death. Our strength is this is where your spirit dies. Yes, fight! Our strength is infinite. You are only one. Your arrogance ends here. Your arrogance ends here. Your kind is a pestilence, doomed to obscurity.
I think the thing I really hate with the bulwark is just how
What do you dream of becoming, Soren?
fucking gigantic the goddamn hitbox on his sword swipe is.
I'm glad. But you know I wasn't always a soldier. You'll have plenty of time to figure it out. Just remember, whatever you do, give it your all. Okay?
With our additional bloom, it should still be fine.
You give up. Such foolish resolve can only be met by death.
So I'm guessing in this case of simultaneous kills, the tie actually goes to us, which is neat. Because I don't think Souls games normally work that way.
Well, well, maybe there's redemption for you yet. Passed on when his care sure I. Rumors would have us believe Cyrodiil's source of immortality lies somewhere within. If you intend to continue this journey, that is where I'm headed. Why you wish to go to Care Shorai while already an immortal confounds me. But I don't care much either way. Just know that if you attempt to take the source, I will cut you down without hesitation.
Okay, so we'll need to kill Vrail as well. That's, I guess, good to know. I will say one thing that does kind of fascinate me about this is that there appears to be no fast travel options. Obviously, I could be just, missing it. It could be something that unlocks at a later date, something of that nature. But it appears that everything is designed to be kind of close enough to each other that fast travel isn't entirely necessary.
The path to Aldwyn finally lies open. I knew I saw something in you, laddie. Well, while you're off adventuring, I suppose I'll fancy myself with a bit of sightseeing. Fret not. By the time you get back, I'll have a fresh stock of equipment for you.
Yeah, and that is not immediate. But what I wanted to do was go up and see what was past the Phoenix, because I've already forgotten. Also, I didn't think to check and see if... Oh, I guess we don't have a talk to the Phoenix option. Oh, that hurts. Oh, I see it. I don't really see those. Yeah, once they go back down, I can't see them for shit. Yeah, I think this is, based off the sheer amount of fucking damage on that, I think this is a later area. Oh, that really looks like it's something you can jump up on. I think more than anything right now, I want the damage to be able to at least try to one-shot these. Yes. But hey, now that we have finished with the bulwark, we have access to this area. Oh, and I think we can... Yeah, two-hit. Okay, I think we need a full jump from the top. And I need to be tapping down. If you start pressing down, you lose momentum. It's some kind of shield. There's probably... Oh, I'm being dumb. Okay, well, I suspect I might be using that one for a bit once we get to that point. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? How the hell are you supposed to deal with that? Oh, I see. Presumably that's in crossing that? Because holy fuck, that's absurd. Oh, interesting. Normally I wouldn't be so quick to do that, but I think that this is ultimately a harder area than if I were to just go back and fight Ione? Given that we have, well, a whole bunch of strength. But I think that is actually going to be it for me. My hands are starting to bug me a little bit. Which is strange, but it happens. I think it's just because I forgot to stretch them out before starting stream. Or possibly from just using the controller too much lately. Anyway, I will be back with more of this Thursday, probably at the same time. hope to see you then.